Welcome back to WCity Channel Online. Today we have another special guest called Dody.
Hi everyone. Hello.
Dody, as many of you may recognize from Soho Lan Kwai Fong area, who's been in the F&B industry for quite some time. So we've welcomed and invited Dody into our office today to come and have a chat, and for all of you to find out a little bit more about Dody than you may already know from seeing him in Hong Kong with his big smile, usually. So, Dody, tell us a bit about yourself and what you currently do in Hong Kong.
My name is Dody Wakim. I am Egyptian and I've been to Hong Kong for 21 years. Always been in F&B, bars, restaurants, alcohol every day.
and so what actually brought you? So, as you said, you're from Egypt. What actually brought you over to Hong Kong those many years ago?
Well, my girlfriend, she's a Hong Kong girl, and now she's a wife. I come for her. Yeah.
And you met her in Egypt?
I met her in Egypt. Wow, I was working in a hotel, so she see this.
And then
she took it.
She took it, and then you came over to Hong Kong.
Yes.
Wow, that's great. And as you said, you've been in the F&B industry. That's always been your line of work.
Always since I'm as young as 14 years old. I started with my cousin restaurant, and then that was it. I love it. Never left. And
which venues are you actually a part of? I understand you're an owner of a restaurant in Hong Kong as well.
Yes.
And part of a group of restaurants.
Yeah, I run Sahara full time, and then we have a few places, Flaming, Farango, Pandan, San, and we also belong to Al Dante group. So we work as a group together.
Yeah, well, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to many of those, many times. Great food.
Thank you. Keep coming.
And with the current virus around the world, have your group and yourself been using your time to get ready to bring the business back, which has now started to develop again?
Well, we try our very best to keep it together. As you know, it's very, very difficult timing. We just minimized menu. We cut the menu to half. We closed the whole month of April because it was a very difficult timing. And now we're back, and business is coming back. I can see, not
as it was before, but it's coming back now. Yeah,
it's coming back. Always stay positive.
Have to.
Yeah, if it's a quiet night, we drink. If it's a busy night, we drink.
a bit more.
More shots.
More shots. That's great. And what do you believe is important to open a successful restaurant in Hong Kong? Because obviously it's a very competitive market.
Very competitive in Hong Kong.
So why do you feel that? So how long has Sahara been around for now?
About 16 years. 15 years.
So for Sahara, what do you think has been the success of King Group besides yourself?
It's quality and service, basically.
Yeah.
You must offer a good quality, reasonable price, and very good service. And you gotta give it the personal touch.
Personal touch.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's great. And have all of your restaurants been successful? And why do you think the case if they weren't? Were they all successful?
Yeah, so far we're doing all right.
You're doing okay. That's good.
Yeah.
And do you have, for this year, do you have any up and coming projects or changes within the group? Any new venues? Are you planning to open something new later this year or at the beginning of next year maybe?
Well, this year nothing planned, to be honest. We're just watching the situation now.
Yeah.
And when there is a chance or opportunity, anytime, yes.
Yeah.
I love the challenge and I love doing it.
Because you've been mainly around the Soho Lan Kwai Fong area.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at maybe some areas in Kowloon? sure people have
Yeah.
approached you before with some offers.
We have, and I think this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe Kennedy Town, Kowloon, out of the city,
Out of the city.
Tonshong, all those new.
Developed areas where the MTR lines
Yeah.
have been built. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And my final question, finally, when you do have some free time,
Yeah.
what is your favorite bar or restaurant besides your own, besides Sahara? Because you must have the chance to go somewhere else besides your own place when you're not too busy.
There's a lot of beautiful places, honestly. When I walk from Soho to Lang Kwai Fong, and that will take me about 2 hours because I will be stopping in every bar that we know each other, and shot goes to drink, drinks go to bottle, and never make it to Lang Kwai Fong. Just get wasted.
So a lot of different places then.
A lot of different places, but there's a few places. Frank's, so the
Yeah,
new
it's
bar.
quite fairly new. Yeah.
Very, very nice place.
Yeah, Frank.
Frank, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I don't want to mean.
Yeah, it's
lot of
difficult to
places.
say.
Yeah.
There are a lot of great places in that area.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming in,
No,
and thank
Thank
you.
you for
I
inviting me.
hope everybody got a little bit of more of an insight into what the
Call
well-known
me.
the well-known faces from Soho. And as he mentioned, you'll be able to catch him most nights at Sahara.
Yeah.
So now you know who to look out for when you're there. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Bye, girls.